Well, good afternoon. It is Farm Girl Joe, and it is Bible in the Barn, and we are on Deuteronomy chapter 8, and it is just read the entire chapter. It is extremely awesome. But I have to pull out just one little nugget, and this is what really spoke to me this morning when I was studying. And I've seen it in my lifetime. And it is sad, and it's a warning for us too. But I love this piece where they're going to the promised land, and this land is going to lack nothing. And it has stones of brass and iron, and its hills. And what that means, it's a land of prosperity. It is a land that is blessed. They'll have no lack. They can make their tools and build their homes and all these things. God's saying everything you need is there. But then listen to this. It says, beware, thou forget not the Lord thy God, in not keeping his commandments, his judgments, his statutes, which I command thee this day. And that's verse 11. And then you go down and you read, and it says, because you're full and you're satisfied, but then you forget. And that's a warning, like as God blesses us, I look at that, it's like as God blesses me, I never want to forget in where the blessing has come from and where it is flowed from. So, tongue twister. So I want to never forget that. Then I look at that and go, you know what? That thy heart may be lifted up, that thou forgettest the Lord thy God, which brought thee forth of the Israel and out of bondage. And he is the God, we don't want to get to the point. I look and go, God, I never want to get to, so I become so comfortable and I forget where the blessing has come from. Because then, you know what? I stop spending time with you in the morning and carving that out and getting up early and having that quiet time. And I forget, I make it not a point maybe to fellowship with other believers and be in a body of Christ and be in a church and be serving other people. I don't want to forget that, just when I was in need, I needed you then, but when I don't have a need, I need you now. I can't live, I can't breathe, I can't function. That's where that blessing is. And if he warned the Israelites of that warning is for us too. May we never forget where the blessing comes from, and that we always put ourselves into the posture of, Lord, I know where the wealth comes from. I know where the blessing comes from. I know where the favor comes from. And I want to stay in that, and I don't want to ever take for granted, and I don't want to forget. Hey, listen, till next time, Farm Girl Joe.